Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I do want to invite you to join me here today for our June monthly market outlook. We're hosting a free event here today. Everyone is invited. You can use the meeting link in the description below. We're going to be talking futures, stocks, crypto, and I'll also take your requests. Again, this is an open event for anyone who wants to attend. You can share the link with whoever you like. And again, today at 4 p.m. Central, we'll host another monthly market outlook. So please join us today at 4 o'clock p.m. Central. All right, let's take a look here at the ES in the daily time frame here. The previous session got a fade. We had the box reversal that was developing, dropped into the previous session's midpoint, and then by the end of the session had rallied back up. What that did here was create a wide range heading into Tuesday's trading, where we could be looking at mostly range-bound price action within Monday's extremes. We have a light economic calendar here for today, factory orders and jobs openings, or JOLTS job openings. So again, not a whole lot on the economic calendar here today. We do have more on the economic calendar later on in the week, including non-farm payrolls on Friday, which could increase volatility later on in the week. But here today, we could be confined to Monday's range. If we do see a test at the edge, Monday's high or Monday's low, it could be a fade opportunity back into the range. So it could be mostly range bound here today as the market remains within Monday's high and low. If we take a look here at the NQ, you'll see very similar price action here. The previous session faded back into the previous Friday midpoint. We're a little bit of a rally here late in the day on Friday, and it created two really strong extremes. Really good strong high, a good strong low, and we are now inside that range here. Again, most of the price action today could fall within Monday's extremes, as an inside day could develop. If we do test one of the edges, again, it could be a fade opportunity back toward the middle of today's range. So it could be mostly compressed here for today. Looking at crude oil. Now, crude oil got crushed in the previous session. I know yesterday, pre-market, we were looking for price to take out the 76s, drop into the 75s, and then we're going to look for signs of rejection that could bring us back up within the range. There were no signs of rejection. It was a stunning breakdown as crude oil dropped over $3 and change here, and was really in a price discovery mode for much of the session. Just a very, very heavy sell-off throughout much of the morning, especially held the lows, closed at 74s, and it was a massive break from this range here. And what that does now is open up the next support level down, and we've already seen some selling pressure here in pre-market and overnight trading, but the next support level down is going to be right here at about 71s. 71s is right where support was earlier this year. Price didn't really want to get too far below that level before it rallied up to about 87. So again, that could be a wipeout of this entire move all the way back to 71s. Now, do we get a new low for the year? Remains to be seen, but the new low for the year would be that blue line right there. That's basically your day 2 low. The day 2 low is right at 69 and change. 69.28 is that low. We may see price continue down toward that low up ahead, given the fact that we have taken out the previous quarter's midpoint. So that's the previous quarter's mid. You can see up here it took out the previous quarter's high and close, and to take out the mid in that fashion opens up just one level left to go test. So perhaps 69.28 may be on the docket ahead. Any pullback could still be seen as a selling opportunity until proven otherwise. Huge meltdown here in crude oil. Looking at gold futures, gold's still stuck in the range. Back and forth price action, up a day, down a day, up a day, down a day. Stuck near the center point of this D-shaped profile. The extremes up here and down here are the great extremes to wait for in case of a move to an edge for a fade opportunity. Until then, this thing could be mostly range bound and compressed as it continues to chop around the center of the HVN. Alright, let's take a look here at the YM. Now the YM down a little here today. This one had a wide range of price action in the previous session. 586 points of range. Huge range day. Closed right near the center of the range, and today here inside day as we head into the RTH Open. Again, inside day, likely to be an inside day throughout much of the session. Could be more range bound as well. If we do test an edge from Monday's session, it could be a fade opportunity. So it looks like Monday's range across the board for equities could be mostly to keep prices in check here Tuesday. Looking at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin didn't really expand on its early breakout opportunity Monday. It pulled back into the range, kind of giving us more of a rectangular range here instead of more of a wedge-like pattern. Pulled back into the range, not quite ready to see a full-on breakout just yet, it appears, but we're still building that energy. There's still enough energy in here to make for the next 10 to 12,000 point move. Again, is this market ready to break to the upside and find the 80K zone? If not, again, 10 or 12,000 down and you're right back to the recent lows of this larger trading range. So we could be looking at a fallback opportunity up ahead. But overall, this market continues to look fairly bullish. It continues to build that energy, and soon we could be looking at a major breakout from this range. Likewise, the Ethereum futures here are still inside their respective range here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days of compression. Now we can quantify that here by adding a 0 right here, making that 10, and quantifying the range here, and you can see right there compressed. And this range right now has enough energy to take you to 1,000 to 1,200 points of range. 1,000 would be about average right here, and 1,200 would be the 125% target. So that's a pretty big high range target right now. We'll see if we can get somewhere in that vicinity, but until we get a breakout, this range continues to build in energy, so that estimate can continue to grow. As I mentioned before, any pullback in Ethereum could be a buying opportunity for a continuation up and new highs for the year. So can we get an upside break up ahead, or do we fall back into the range back toward 2,900? Right now, 2,900 would be about 800, 900 points away. That's the recent support zone. Overall, this market continues to hold 2,900 as a major market structure edge, is now above 3,600 as the next edge. And again, any pullback could be an opportunity for bulls to defend if this thing looks to get an upside continuation up ahead. All right, that is it for now. Please join me later on this afternoon for the monthly market outlook for June 2024. Again, talking stocks, futures, and tradable opportunities here heading into the month of June. Everyone take care, and I'll see you in the trading room.